Strechno fortress was built in the Middle Ages. Archaeological finds show that the hill was inhabited before the 13th century. The first written record dates back to 1316, when the feudal estate of Strechno is mentioned. There was only one tower at that time. The first owner was Balish. In Slovakia, Matis Strečniansky owned many castles. He bought the castle Strechno from Balish. Since the 14th century, the castle has changed several rulers. Among the most famous are Pongrak, Kanisa, and Burian. At the beginning of the 17th century they were Veselini. The most famous family was Bosniak. They had their own coat of arms. In the lower red area rise three peaks of different heights. From the upper blue field rises a lion with two tails, which tramples the Turkish crescent. Above the head there are three green palm branches. Above the left there is a star. The coat of arms is decorated with a double cross. On February 26, 1605 is the wedding between Tomasz and Maria Bosniak. From their marriage, 7 children were born. The most famous of them is Zofia, who was born 4 years after their wedding. She became known for her beautiful, unpretentious heart and humble nature. She married at the age of 17, but her marriage did not last long, as her husband was seriously ill and Zofia remained a widow. When she was 20, she had a second marriage to František Veselini. From the marriage 2 children were born, Adam and Ladislav. The castle was extremely popular. She raised her children alone. Her motto is, after a person only good things should remain, everything else will be mercilessly blown away by time. She helped her people, guided only by kindness. If someone asked her for help, she did not refuse. She was especially attentive to the poor and suffering. Her husband loved and respected her. She died young, not even 35 years old. Her husband was desperate after her death. After her death, he stopped caring for the castle and it began to fall apart. The castle was destroyed by Michal Paul in the 17th century. He blew up the fortress tower and the palace and took away all valuables. Historical records show that the walls, rooms, roof and windows were damaged. The fortress remained uninhabited. The chest with the body of Zofia Bosniak was found in the ruins. Almost half a century had passed since her death, and the body had been found almost intact. In 1910 the fortress was partially fortified. In 1944, during the fighting during World War II, it was damaged again. From 1978 to 1994 the castle underwent archaeological research and complex reconstruction. Since 1995, the castle is open to the general public.